No, you're supposed to play Fetty Wap through the speaker.
Yo,
Why is
Fish
that
for
meme
thought.
so famous? Like, there can't be a way. Why? The JBL, it's fucking Fetty Wap. But then again, the whole, what is it? Like you're a deep cave diver meme?
My booty crack is not safe when there's a cave diver willing to die
Yeah.
lodged in a cave. When you hear the cave pussy.
Mm. Yeah, we definitely gotta get.
I know. Would you ever do spelunking?
What?
Spelunking? That's what it's called.
Really?
It's the sport of exploring caves.
Nah.
Which also might also incorporate you going underwater to do so sometimes. 50-50. You're either in a cave or you're in water and need an oxygen tank with you.
Nah, I want Splunk. Dude, no, fuck that noise. I don't know how people do, like, rock climbing either. Like, that is terrifying.
My carabiner, it's gonna give out on me at any moment. It's those thingies that they use.
Oh, I was just like, oh man, we definitely gotta cut out the.
Wait, you don't know what a carabiner was? Or is?
No.
Really?
No.
It's a thing that I use to like hook shit on my keyring because I'm apparently bisexual for having it.
Jason's like, I thought it was a beaner Care Bear.
Yeah, we definitely gotta cut. Jamie, cut. We gotta hire Jamie.
Why?
Oh, we gotta save her.
Well, like we're not fact checking anything. Like,
No, but like, what if we need someone to pull something up?
Junior, pull the clip.
hey, all my shit's
Jarvis,
like occupied.
clip
you know?
that.
Okay,
And you know, I'm
everyone
also
else
not
is-
allowed to not be on screen apparently. You know, so.
Well, if everyone else has to be on screen, yeah.
Yeah, just are you trying to get out of it again?
Hey, I'm just saying, if you want me to be the quote unquote Jamie, you know, he's off screen. Okay, he's doing all this shit.
I thought Jamie was a girl.
Huh?
No, Jamie's a
was
dude.
girl. Okay.
No, yeah, Jamie is.
Jamie, have a unisex name.
Jamie, change my legal name to Craven Moorhead. Dude, I was telling, I don't know if you, I'm sure you've noticed this. I was telling Andres that, like, when I go to the tournament, I think it's funny. I don't know. I don't think you've told them this, or maybe you have, but, like, I've noticed that even though your name, when we go to tournaments, is Junior, they're always like, so-and-so and JR.
Oh yeah. You know, I honestly.
Dog, it's literally 2 letters. I don't know.
How did you fuck up 2 letters?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer JR sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of?
Oh,
They can
someone's
say
got a
that.
preference on what they want to be called?
Oh.
Well, yeah, I have a preference. Like I think me and Luis Ahana have talked about this before, but like, I'll let my family call me Junior normally, and then Cesar for my friends, and then like when it comes down to like Smash in the tournaments and shit, Junior just because it's like my tag, or JR.
I remember I got slapped for that shit.
Yeah. And, you know, your knees right here, man.
Oh, no.
Well, you were like, hey, Junior, and he was like,
Yeah, dude, he did not
It's
want-
like-
not you.
It's like you touching Ozzy, you know? As soon as you touch him, he just decks you in the chest.
Dude, I don't even gotta say shit. Like, he just like, did I ever tell you what Ozzy said to me, like, the other day? He said the foulest shit, and like, so he posted a picture of him and his girlfriend. All I said was one word. I said Photoshop. This man had the, like...
He brought Jesus into the conversation, didn't he? He's like,
No.
pray for your days.
No, he, let me read what this great man said. I hope things work out with you and your girlfriend, and that you fall in love with each other and build beautiful memories, only for her to die on the road because of a drunk driver. And the last thing you remember doing is having an argument with her moments before she died. I hope it haunts you. I hope I'm there just so I can stop you from committing suicide.
You know, I would have added a
Just
little
said-
tidbit and been like, you should have told her to kill herself, and then she died.
Oh, dude, I just said one word, dude. Like, I just did a jab while this dude did a KO, bro. Like, how?
He didn't just KO you. If you were a cat, he took all of your 9 lives.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oof. Chat in my head.
Chat, am I wrong?
Bro is doing the most.
I'll be at work and I'm like, you just got sat. And I just look at a random wall and I'm like, chat, am I like screwed? Chat, please help. One of my friends came up to me, he's like, who the fuck is chat? Oh fuck, I'm talking in fourth person again. Fuck.
Fourth wall.
I need to stop that. Chat, I'm good.
You weren't really a streamer. Why do you do
Yeah,
that?
I know, yeah. My nephew tells me that. He's like, you don't even stream. You don't even watch streamers. Yeah, but it's funny
They're
to
fucking boring.
say.
Well, like, what are you supposed to do? Just sit there and just be like,
Exist. Just do reaction videos, bro. That's all you do.
I mean, or either that or get away with hot tub.
Profitable.
That is true.
I think what we have to do is put like a Subway Surfer underneath our videos.
Well, that's for the shorts, you know.
No, you just do Subway Surfer, but it's just like some random object instead of like the person running. Do 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 do.
Ooh.
It's just
Stage
like
art?
a crop of like someone in the video of them just on the character running.
God damn. That'd be pretty cool.
Why is it like getting worse though?
What?
Like that like genre of like reel where it's like you don't have the attention span, and I know it, so I know how to keep you here.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
getting
yeah.
worse because it's like Subway Surfer and then someone doing their makeup and talking about something, and then it's like a picture of like a meme or something.
I don't know how we're fucked. We're so cooked, dude. But it works so well.
See, I thought you could say the like AI generated ones, or like the woodworking ones.
The what?
Fair.
Where they're like, it's like the original thing, and it's like them working on like some sort of project, like wood project
Oh,
or like
yeah.
clay.
You know what? It really messes me up. Like it's on YouTube all the time. It's just like a small room, and they're like, "This is how you use your small bedroom," and like add stuff to it, and like you're gonna use these titanium.
Oh
fucking
shit!
things.
They're like, you're
Even
gonna
steel beams.
Yeah.
And you're fucking, yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
and it's just like, and then you're gonna grab these titanium screws that you borrowed from your aunt, and like, just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who has this room? Like, why?
who's
are
got the
these
money to own an apartment, pay like $2,000, $3,000 a month, and then also add on configurations to the apartment?
I was like, dude, I don't
No.
even know a construction worker or like anyone, a renovator who'd be like, yeah, I got this. Like,
Yeah, I'm
But nobody
totally.
who's renting this room is gonna be doing any construction.
yeah. And just like that, you have your bachelor, your dream room. It's just like, no, I don't. I lost track, but thanks.
How about we just stop making rooms and houses super small? Brother in Christ. I'm gonna make you pay $2,000 in rent for a 600-foot house. I'm like, I'd pay less by like getting a, I don't know, fucking storage unit.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy fuck.
I don't see why that's not a big market.
What, star units?
Yeah, like sleeping one.
I mean, it is
people
probably,
get kicked out.
Oh yeah, but like still, like
it's still probably a thing. They just probably have to figure out some way of like avoiding the like people who live there.
yeah, you probably have to like build like a little hole in the back and just like, being able to like go in and
Just
go
dig a hole to
Well,
China.
like, I think that's also illegal
Yeah,
because it's like a storage unit.
yeah.
Like, it's not
But, like,
hospitable.
I think there is a business that does just rent out a single room. I think the word you're thinking of is a hotel.
Okay, motherfucker, you didn't have to dick respect me like that.
You didn't need to dick
And
respect me.
Chat. Why do you disrespect me, chat?
Dick respect me.
Was he cooked to begin with?
Is he already melting
Damn.
in the pot?
The disrespect. Why would you do that? You know how I feel. If you know how I feel, why would you say that?
Wish Lexi was wearing her
'Cause you were
shirt.
rage baiting on Instagram asking for people to
Oh,
argue
you
with
like
you.
that? You were the second person to say that to me. I remember. No, but
Because
I
you
made
literally asked, I want people to argue with me.
Yeah, but I'm admitting my toxicity, dude.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not.
You know what? I'm sorry. That makes it so much better, actually.
It does. It does. I'm clarifying, and if people want to start it, then it's cool.
Okay, what did you exactly post?
I put let's argue about music, and then I put my own first comment. I put, "Damn is the best album ever made."
Ever made?
Yeah,
Not even like Kendrick's, just ever.
like ever made.
It's a good
I
album.
don't even think you agree with that.
I love Damn. I think Damn is so fucking good.
Are you thinking
Damn.
over like graduation though?
You are so fucking.
No, yeah, 100%.
Really?
You made graduation. You can't be saying that anymore.
I used to always assume you were like a giant fucking
Kanye fan?
well Kanye
I
stan.
didn't want to.
but-
I love you, Kanye. But but I was like, damn, I kind of want to get an argument started. But if I start off with Kanye, like I'm fucked.
Damn, all you need to do is just get a Tesla and you got the three trinities of dick riding. Apple, Tesla, Kanye. Ooh, chat.
Just like leaves the house, gets in my Cybertruck. Fuck.
Straight
fuck.
up tremblade.
Fuck, she knows. Mom, my friend hurt my feelings. She knows about my dick riding.
She knows about the pegging sessions, okay?
Dude.
Wait, and nobody responded to you? People were like, "This fucker."
Besides Ozzy and Luis, yeah, no one. Well, my brother did, and he's like, "You're stupid. No one's gonna argue with you." And I was like, "Deftones isn't good." And he's like, "Hey, listen." And then I was like, "Oh, so easy." I'm just, man,
Come on,
I'm
don't
so
you just
good.
want a virgin sounding scream in your ear?
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, I just wanted to cause mayhem because my friend was like, "You're a bad person." Just like, I was like, you know what? Just for that, I just went on Instagram immediately and posted that, and I was like, someone I know, who I know will fucking try to say something besides the music, is gonna say something. And what, like, literally 30 minutes later, I get a text from Ozzy, and I was like, perfect. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be Cesar.
Wait, what did he say?
He was like, why the fuck do you want to start arguments? And I'm like, so are we gonna start one? And he's like, no, stupid. And I was like, so which album? Never replied. But I was like, I knew I'd get one, motherfucker. I knew I'd get one. And Ozzy did it.
Ozzy was like the fish to the worm.
Yeah.
He took the bait.
He took the bait. I got like a delay, but then Luis and then my brother. I really thought you were gonna comment on it.
I'm not gonna lie, Jason, I don't check your shit.
Damn.
I like check it once in a while. I'm like, all right, what cringy shit is he posting now? What fuckboy picture do you take now?
I deleted all my photos.
Did you really?
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, like I wanted to restart.
All right. This time, you guys, after the 5th restart, I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, I also see you taking photos of that cat. I'm like, what the
Dude,
fuck
I
is this
love
man
Jelly
trying to do?
Bean. I love Jelly Bean.
Who the fuck is
it's
Jelly
It's
Bean?
like checking Kanye's Instagram. It's like, oh, surprise, surprise, he deleted every post again. Like, what is it, Thursday again?
What fascist ass shit did he say and have to delete again?
Well, bro will like post 20 things and be like, catch my new album drop. Coming in 4 years. Fuck you guys. Here's a torn up shirt that I'm fucking selling. And then we'll like have it up for like 4 days and then deletes all his posts again.
Yeah, sure did.
That's like 100 and something posts a day, brother.
So how did you feel about the Yeezus store getting taken down?
The what? The Yeezy store. The Yeezy store.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a joke, and then once I heard like I was like trying to find the post, and I was like, please tell me like I'm like having a fever dream. This can't be real. And I read all of them. I was like, I just like went downstairs and I just started sniffling because I wanted to cry, and I was like, I can't say he made graduation anymore. Like, my mom was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No."
What? You can still say he made it. What do you mean?
No, but like it's one of those things like, but he made graduation, like saying like like saying he's a genius. But
I'm a genius.
my mom was like,
You know,
"Are you crying for Kanye?" And I'm like, My mom was
Is
like,
Kanye crying for you, Jason?
I like to
wait,
think
were
he
you
did.
actually crying?
Almost.
Why?
Because I was like, damn. I always try to defend him, but I can't defend what he said. Like, I read all of them, and I was like, oh fuck, dog. Like, I love you, Yeezy, but fuck, bro, calm down, please.
Yeah, I'm
I
defend
couldn't
his like.
defend Kanye after he tried to make a song with Katy Perry.
Huh?
That what is it?
Yeah, E.T.
Yeah, E.T. They had to get rid of him. I can't find his cover.
Oh yeah, they sure did. They sure did.
I couldn't accept him after that. He ruined that song. I'm sorry.
Really? I thought that was a fucking
No.
bad. Call that alien sex.
Nope.
Then tell me what I'm gonna do. Gonna do. Just me. Man. Yeah, but
I'm a
still
loser.
rocking it.
I like Katy Perry.
So, I mean, still made graduation, right?
We made graduation.
Look, I mean, did that one sentence excuse everything he did before he just was like, call me Adolf Hitler? No. Does it now? No. So, like, nothing has really changed. You know what I mean? Like, why, like,
Kanye, if you're watching this.
hold on. You're using the argument of delusion and being like, oh my god, all this logic and facts, like, how can I deny it now that it's all just in the open? It's like, you've been in denial already. What's the, like, you've been delusional about it, dog. Like, what's the point in changing now?
No, I'm
It's
not
like-
changing. I'm
it's
not
like-
changing. It's just
it's
like
the things that he's blatantly said before were not enough. And now that he's saying even more shit blatantly, like, why is it enough now?
it just
He made
hurts.
graduation, didn't
Yeah.
he? Tell
Dude,
me he didn't.
I
Tell me
just
he
had
didn't
to
make
rehear
graduation.
Jesus, and I was like, I'm getting like, dude, this can't be it. Like, it's just seeing your best friend like date the most toxic person. You're just like, no, please, like, not him, please. Like, even though I know in the past he's done some rowdy shit.
That's very interesting that you think of him as a friend.
Yeah. Are you watching this?
If anybody's watching this, I'm sorry. Me in like 2 months when I'm watching this again, I'm sorry.
Alright, what's the worst album? If we're talking about the best album, what's the worst album?
That's a good one.
I'm gonna have to say any Taylor Swift song. Ever.
You like 1989?
No. I don't like songs, literally every song being bent up about an ex.
I did not like French Montana's mac and cheese. I thought that was like, why? Like, this doesn't need to exist.
You know what sucked? Post Malone's first album.
The White Iverson one?
Ass.
Damn.
You know what's also a bad album?
What?
Cherry Bomb.
If you said this to a 15-year-old me, I'd agree with you.
Oh, wait, you changed your mind on it?
I had to really re-listen it because I bought all of his CDs, and I was like, I'm gonna give Cherry Bomb. I ended up falling in love with Cherry Bomb after a while. I was like, I let the Dick Riders get to me. I was like, fuck.
Boy, the Dick Riders like Cherry Bomb, though.
No, the Dick Riders didn't like Cherry Bomb.
No,
No.
he heard all the people
Tyler's Dick Riders like Cherry Bomb.
Yeah. But
getting pegged as we speak.
oh.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even heard Cherry Bomb. I just said that.
Oh,
see
you
what
just said that to give me.
Yeah, I want to see
where
your
were you
reaction.
when I posted this album. I mean, this post, dog. Where were you?
We already talked about this. You're wrong about Damn being his best album.
I mean, that's a badass fucking
It's like his, what, fourth, fifth best?
album.
Because I thought it was really funny that you had like T-Bat at number 1 and then you just like put it at like 3 or 4 later on. I'm like, what the fuck happened there?
Oh. Wait, pause. Like, what? What did you do?
Yeah, because I was like, you had T-Pat at like 102, and then you're just like, all right, now it's like 4 or 5. I'm like, what the fuck?
I just have to rethink about it, and I was listening to the album a lot. I've been on some music shit lately.
You've been enjoying sexy songs for you.
Bro said, actually, now that I've contextualized it, it's so much better now.
Hey, I gave Good Kid, Mad City another chance. You're welcome.
Dude, that was so a crazy take, Jason. How can you call the album Skip? Like, I understand someone being like, I like that more, but like, calling it a Skips is crazy.
You know, I was blind at that time.
And now I see.
I was young, reckless.
Was lost,
I
but
was
now
lost.
I'm found.
Oh, hell Hell no. You want to sit here and talk about I'm toxic and I know it, and then also want to sit here and be like, "Whoa,
I've got
I'm
character
victim.
development.
I didn't know better. Like, forgive my ignorance. Fuck out of here."
It isn't forgiven.
Please.
Are you aware or not?
Please, I was just
I
I
lost
wasn't in
free
the
will.
right mindset. I wasn't supported. If anything, you should be to blame. Like,
I think
Better-
having 2 moms is to blame.
Also, you should get a better sex swing if you need more support.
You still in graduation though, bro.
Jamie, clip that.
Scissor, clip that. Clip that. Clip that, Scissor.
Epic L.
Oof. Damn, dogs. Not even a, hey, Jason, how was your day? Not even a, what's good, bro?
No. We had, how was your day? I asked you about your day.
Damn, you got me. You got me.
You even explained it to Lexi and Andres.
You
Damn, you got me.
fuck.
He's just a gaslight girl boss,
Dude,
you know?
gaslighting girl boss, crybaby bitch.
Wah, wah, wah.
For real. Bro's like, everyone's against me. Everyone's always hating on me. I ain't got no one on my side. Fuck.
Just do yourself a
I don't even have
favor.
to step outside the number one offices, right?
Touch grass.
Motherfucker, you are the number 1 op. You were like, that's how I am. I'm aware. It is better because I know how I am.
That's either Jason
you
lost
wanna
his
know?
sentience.
Motherfucker wants to fuck around and is mad at me that he's finding out.
I can't breathe.
Damn, another allergic reaction?
I sprayed avocado oil in the air.
Jesus.
Before you came in.
I'm one of those crunchy moms. I put it in a diffuser. Oh wait, what did you say? What else you were allergic to? Capes? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
No balls.
Oh,
My straight.
Go back.
That was good, sir. I can respect that. Oh, you're gonna ruin my makeup.
I think it's already
That's what
ruined,
happens
man.
when you're a gaslight girl boss. You gotta keep your bag on you.
Look.
Put the fucking fries in the bag, Jason!
If it makes you feel better, last Thursday I got really drunk and I don't remember a good portion of that. I don't remember. They were telling me I grabbed like a big handful of rice and I was just like eating it or something. I don't remember that.
Lahana was telling you should eat.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening. And yesterday Andres explained that I made Hana cry, and I was like, "What?" And then he's like, "Yeah, you don't remember that?" I was like, "No, what happened?" And then he's like, "I don't know. I don't remember how he said that it got brought up, but I was like, No, bitch, it's because I see you arguing with people on Instagram. Like, that shit's so fucking lame. Why are you doing that shit? And she's like, I don't know, I just can't help it. And I was like, bitch, you're better than this. You know you're better than this. And you keep doing this shit. Like, why do you just keep going back to this shit? Like, you know. And then she just, like, put her head down and eventually started, like, crying.
Oh, she was crying. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I thought you were saying figuratively. Like,
No, she actually started crying. I don't remember this, but, like,
I was not there for that.
I do also remember thinking, like, man, I have been seeing a lot of posts from Hana where it's just like, I'm like, why am I seeing this, like, whack ass political post? And then it's just like Hana's comment pops up, and I'm like, oh.
It's even worse. I found her in the wild. I was like on Instagram and I was like,
No, that's what I mean, dude. It's just like I'm going through my feed, and then it's like something gets recommended to me because she interacted with it, and it's like arguing with people. And I'm like, dog, how many times are you gonna get your account banned for calling people a fucking retard? Like,
I didn't know it was like that.
I found her. I found her on an Instagram post. Oh, I wonder. Oh no.
Did they
hold
take
on.
it down?
No. Where is it? It's on a post that this girl posted about being able to see her bones. Cause she was skinny. She's like skinny. Like bone density skinny. Like you could see that shit. And that terrifies me because I don't like being able to a nuh-uh. And then, because she was posting that on a girl that was talking about skeletons, I posted, actually, being bony lets you go to Undertale?
Oh, fuck. This is the can of worms of Instagram I never thought of. No, yeah, definitely. Like,
I think that definitely causes a lot of
the
mental
minute,
illness.
like, TikTok was gone, I just saw a whole different side of, like, Instagram, dude. I was just like, oh, man, these memes got...
it was also wild because I feel like people on Instagram were like, fuck all these TikTok people coming over. I don't want all these kids on my platform. Like, fuck all these people. And everyone just started wilding out and just posting, like, extra gory and, like, it was like, I feel like when that happened, I saw so much more, like, beheading videos and more, like, softcore porn where it's, like, girls wearing, like, the see-through shirts and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, where's this all coming from?
Yeah,
this week.
I love when
specifically.
Instagram even recommends that shit
Dude,
to you.
yeah, I was seeing that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going
I
on?
don't even sit on that page. As soon as I see a titty, I take a good, and then swipe away, and then, like I go about my day with that memory.
Fuck with my algorithm.
I built core memories because of my Instagram,
Nah, dude, you interact with like any post and it's that it recommends, and it's like, oh shit, this is what you're gonna be looking at for like the next week.
Dude, I
Like,
hate
I
that.
accidentally clicked on an ad for like posters or some shit, dude, and it's like every single ad I get now is just like for fucking posters, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even mean to click that.
What is that one brand that was all metal and magnetic?
Oh, like display or something?
Yeah, just get nothing but display ads on Instagram. I really hate that I'll be looking something up on Google just to see, like, how much it is or, like, what the product is. And then I go to fucking Instagram and it's just like, ever since Christmas, Scissor got me a laser hair removal and I get nothing but fucking ads from the same brand being like, buy another one. And I'm like, I only need one. Like, you do it for a few months and then you're done.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, thank you for listening. This was brought to you by Rage Shadow Legends.
Wait, Jason,
Shadow Legend.
show me your hairline.
What? Why?
Hims. We're sponsored by Hims.
Oh!
I was like, you should try to shave it?
Brought to you by BetterHelp.
I was listening to one of our old
Keeps-
podcast episodes, and that was one of the. I remember I didn't know what hairline was, so Marissa was like, hairline? And I was just like, oh. It just felt so stupid. I thought that was so fucking funny, dude. Like, we were just talking about Widow's Peaks, too. And then, oh man, I was like, damn, we were rowdy. Those old episodes. I don't know how or when I'm gonna release them, but fuck. They definitely need some work on them. I'll tell you that. I remember opening the one with Guillermo.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god, I can't remember his name.
Well,
Yeah, Guillermo. I was thinking of like my friend from
Gameo.
And It was the one where he opens the door, and we were like, yeah, we definitely cannot use this section of the video.
And it's done.
Yeah, we just all looked at each other like,
What do we do now? This dude literally said the sacred word.
yeah, dude.
Like 3 times, in fact.
Yeah, you can't.
He like walked in and we're like, yeah, yo, what the fuck? And then he says it one last time.
What? What did he say?
The password.
Yo, what is this?
Oh god. Oh boy.
You know, you need a pass to
How
say the
do
word.
we get us in the algorithm? We gotta put us in the algorithm. We gotta do something.
There's no us in team.
What?
There's it.
Suggestions?
Well, just keep rage betting, Jason. I don't know what to tell you.
Honestly, that's funny because Hana was like telling me, she's like, you got some like really funny views, you know? Like a lot of your shit, I think a lot of people would just want to fight you on the internet and like, you know, you should do something with that. And I'm like, I'm not you, Hana! I'm like, what the fuck? I was super confused because I was like, what views are you talking about? And she was like, I don't know, you have some out there views. And I was like, that I just want people to be able to live basically and have all the things that they need. Like, is that really too out there at this point? Are we really that cooked?
Yeah, we're good. No, 100%.
I'm like, we just need basic human rights, the right to live, and affordable living.
I think
That's my, that's my thing. And she's just like, you have some pretty, like, some out there views. And I'm like,
who does?
me, I guess. I don't know. Hannah's telling me this, and she's just like, you got some out there views. You should really put them out there. And then, be that character, or be yourself, or...
I'm gonna make us an Instagram.
Oh, Lord.
Dear God.
It's set.
Honest is retarded though. Like I feel like 90% of the shit Hana tells you is her projecting like herself onto you. She's like, got some really out there opinions, and it's like, no, Hana, you do.
No, you do.
Do it.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about like letting her know like
Wrong.
well that, but it's just like it's more of like I didn't ask. You know?
Howdy.
Didn't ask.
She has to show you something.
Hold on, let me get prepared.
Oh hell no.
Hold on, let me just...
Well,
Hold on, let me just.
Wait, you're keeping this in? We're taking an intermission, I guess.
we can take information if you want. Because that would just keep talking.
I think we should keep talking.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll be cut her audio either way.
We gotta have one of those like, we'll be right back after these messages.
I had this weird interaction with my boss at work. This older lady, Marianne.
Like this?
I walked up to her and I was like, I don't know. I guess I had just been thinking about a bunch of shit. I walked up to her and I was like, what is this? Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah, we did it! Okay, continue. Sorry, I just wanted to.
I don't know. Oh, I walked up to her and I was like, can I ask you an odd question? And she was like, sure. And I was like, do you ever have like a fear of becoming your parents? And I was like, and if you do have a fear of becoming your parents, does that like go away, or is it just like something that's always kind of present? Because it seems like people just either become caricatures of their parents or like
Well, how old is she?
just become different in like the complete opposite way.
Jeez, you don't. I don't know Hana.
Yeah.
Wait, like, how old is she though?
I don't know, like 60s.
I feel like at that point, like,
Onset dementia. What are we talking about?
Oh fuck.
I feel like at that point, like, you would already have turned into your parents, if anything, at that point.
That's
so,
what
like,
I mean though. Like, do you just become indifferent about it at some point? Like, does that go away from like either you know that you're not, or that whatever, like I'm fine with it, or like it's too late.
I assume it's like the progressive commercials, it just happens and they just don't notice till it's too late.
Yeah, it's really like it's
Maybe they like once in a while have like a breakthrough, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, and they're just like, oh fuck,
I
I'm my
did that.
dad.
I did that a while back in our apartment. I was tripping balls in the bathroom. I was like on shrooms and shit, and I was like, why am I so reactive to shit? Why am I like so angry at the world? And then I like looked back at what I was angry at, and I was like, that's my mom. And I started crying for like an hour straight. I was like, a lot of this shit, like, I don't know what
Yes, I
happened.
already have a Gmail for it.
fuck. Okay.
I like got mad at Lola, and since like Gen Z can't afford to actually have a child, they treat their dogs like children. I like got mad at Lola one day, and I was like, why am I mad at my dog? My dog knows no better. And then I was like, oh fuck, this is my mom. Getting irrationally mad at things that don't need to be you don't need to be mad at.
That's what I mean though. Like you're aware and you're actively working against being your mom, but that is also shaping who you are. Like
I like to think it's like a mental note, Like if I start acting that way, I'm just like, oh, I know better. Because I'm not my mother. That broad does not know how to handle her own
You're right,
emotions.
this afterwards.
Because I'm like, I guess that's always the first step is
Sorry,
at
but
least
please
acknowledging
back it
it.
up.
And just
That's
kind
about
of
it.
like,
like, is that something that becomes important to you because of your mother? Like, not just because it's an important thing, but you're like, I need to be able to handle my emotions because my mom can't.
I
You
I
know what
think
I mean?
it's
Is
like
it just,
a
are you just, do people just end up like, at what point, how much of your thoughts are your own as opposed to thinking, as opposed to just doing what you've seen a million times from your parents unknowingly, or knowing that you're doing these things and then actively working against them, also shaping you in a different way, in a different direction, but doing the same thing.
I just know I'm not my mom. There's some things that make me feel like my emotional state or my well-being or things that I do particularly remind me of my mom. But honestly, I hold only like the shit that feels important to me. Or like I don't know, even then I kind of use it as like a platform to be like, "Oh, this is baseline. This is bad. Like this is not where I'm supposed to be. Where I want to be is further away from where this baseline is." Like, I don't know. When I get irrationally mad, I'm just like,
Well, why would you be scared of that? Like, I don't
I'm
know.
scared
Is it
because
because
I'm
of the
afraid of what
trauma?
I'm doing or what I'm gonna do.
Like, is it? You think it's just gonna be like exactly like a cycle?
Because the difference is that my mom got mad and would like literally like obliterate and use anything to beat the shit out of you.
Mm.
Whether you were the one that caused her the anger or not. Versus, I know not to be mad at people for irrational things and not take it out on them for shit they didn't do or they accidentally did.
I feel like, but that's gonna be a characteristic everyone will have. I feel like that's gonna be one of those like psychological things. It's just like we will always get mad at someone, even if like we don't know the truth until we do find the truth. Like, oh, you didn't mean it or anything of the factor.
I mean, that's the difference though, is like, there's a rational sense of being mad where it's like you don't have the whole context versus like being irrationally mad and being like, I don't need to know the context. I don't need to figure anything out. I don't need to go out of my way to alleviate this anger. I don't need to go out of my way to figure out why I'm mad or why this caused me anger. Because that's what my mom would do. She would just be mad, take it out on whoever was near her or whatever was near her, and then, go about her day like she didn't just like whoop my ass with a fucking hanger belt.
But I think if you're self-aware about it, like that's the big key thing. Like once you know, like if you
But
catch
then
it,
what do you do after you become self-aware? Like,
you just,
what steps do you take? Do you sit and be angry and then boil over to the point where you're like, okay, now I'm beating the shit out of people for no reason?
I think it's just one of those things you have to like. Let me reflect on this. Let me see how I can stop this pattern by doing little things at a time. Like maybe just writing it down. Maybe just like finding like key points of like, oh, okay, so with this interaction, this is where I'm at like the fullest potential of being my mother. But it's also like the only thing about it is like if you think you don't do it, and then it wasn't until like way late, like you've got it early, and that's the best part because now like you even expressing it out, you already know you have to take the steps to change it, and you've already done the change. You like even if you don't think it's change, you've already done the biggest change. Like you've done the biggest change since day one of leaving your household. I think it's also like because you're not being exposed to that anymore. And also you can put in that difference the more you like you can put boundaries and you've already set those boundaries more and more as you go. And that's the best part of like that's how you change it. Because already you've already like expressed who you are and how you're developing even further of who you are and how you're gonna be. And also a lot of things are just inevitable. Like there has to be like some things where it's like, well, I learned that and I can't stop that. Like you can definitely stop the beating, but there's gonna be some things you just can't. Like it's just like so ingrained in your brain. But I guess the only thing that we can say to like is like also respect that you've already told yourself like, no, I have to change this.
Also, I think it just happens to be all the choices that you decide to make
Yeah,
with that idea. Because, like, you could sit there and then sulk and be like, damn, like, my shitty whatever guardian, whoever the fuck, did this to me. Now I have this, like, trauma based thing where it's like, if I feel, like, angry or sad, I have this, like, emotional response of, like, I hide or I want to be mad at the world or I want to cry hysterically, and it's like how do you shift your own emotions out of the like familial emotion that you're feeling? How do you get yourself out of the idea that this is completely a guardian's emotion based?
What you can also do is just like it's kind of like addiction. You gotta like first recognize it and then also admit it. I think because once you admit it, it's already like about like you already found like step number one, and then you can kind of like, all right, how can I be different from this? It's also like, okay, I've already done this different path, but it's also like, I another thing you can do is like, I never tried like like in the sense of like you can just try to say it to the individual as well, like kind of get that closure, even though a lot of the times you'll never get that closure. Like you can just be like, hey, like tell yourself for this closure, but also tell the person as well. It's like, why? And then it's probably just down the line of like what they experienced too, because you already broke that cycle by number one not having a kid, and number two you already being like aware of it. Because if people are like aren't aware of it, they're just repeating the cycle without them being like, oh shit, like I have repeated what my mom did, and then it goes down the line. I
But
think you're
what
doing
is
great.
the my question is also how do you so if you're raised in an atmosphere where you think that being emotionally unstable is perfectly fine and, bursting with all these random emotions on people and whatever, how do you know eventually what is supposed to be? Like, if you're born in a household where everyone is emotionally unstable and then you move out at 18 and then you, thus being raised in an emotionally unstable household, are emotionally unstable, how do you how do you break that pattern without knowing what's supposed to be air quotations right? Like what do you go based off of? Like, oh, I see this movie with this happy family and, their parents are there and productive with their children and want the best for them. Like, how do you break that idea of like this is not normal?
Mm. You can just kind of being in a different atmosphere. I think you already like kind of set yourself up for that in the sense of like I don't know, like have you felt like there has been a big change ever since like you've like moved in with Cesar, and also like you've gotten to experience like firsthand like when you guys had the apartment together, just like oh wow like because once you give yourself a new atmosphere, that's what you have to build your atmosphere on upon that as well. Like this is new, I can change the story from this point on. And like, as long as like it had like you already broke the cycle. Am I making sense of this? Like,
You know what?
I think you lost the plot a little bit.
I
Yeah.
hear what you're saying. I
'Cause I- yeah.
understand what you're saying, but I can't say that I agree with it. I think I'm a firm believer in that things need to change, and sometimes changing your environment is great and it can do wonders and stuff. But like, that's not gonna change you being a broken person, whether you're in a good place or in a bad place. Like, if you're emotionally unstable, that means you cannot regulate your own emotions.
Emotions.
Like, it helps to not put yourself under stress and be in a better situation and have those things. But at the end of the day, that's not going to make you any more capable to be able to handle your own emotions. I think, honestly, the only real way that you can 100, I think the only way that you can definitively know, like yes or no, this is healthy, no, this is bad, this is how I should be doing this, is probably therapy. You know, like somebody who actually knows what is considered a healthy way to behave and how to handle emotions, I think would probably be the only definitive way. But I think it also helps to think about like what you need as a person, like not just your physical needs like food and water and shelter, but like what do you need emotionally? Do you like what do you need sexually? What do you need in every capacity? You know what I mean? Like, are you just unhappy because of like what if you have sex once a month? That's gonna make most people just unhappy because that's just not enough for you. And it's not that you're being like weird about it. You're not being like super sexual. It's just that like everybody has needs in some capacity in all sorts of areas. And I think identifying what you need definitely helps. And being self-reflective helps, but at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people get really stuck in the like, why did I do that? Why did I do this? Like, how did this happen? How did I get to this point? And it just kind of like comes to this point, and it's this big, hard knot to untangle that seems like it's got a million different ends to it, and you just get stuck with this instead of actually like moving on and asking yourself like, what do I do next to not do this again? What is the next? What can I do differently with my powers of hindsight to not to mitigate my chances of doing this
I also firmly believe in therapy, and it might be due to the fact that not only do I come from an emotionally unstable home, I come from basically an emotionally stunted home as well.
Mm.
So a home that could not identify what emotion. So like I could tell you now what I feel. I still have some hardships with pinpointing how I feel and what I would need to make myself alleviate that feeling. But therapy has helped me figure out how to pinpoint what I'm feeling, because for a long time there, I didn't even know what I felt. I don't know if I felt sad or angry or happy or mad or whatever emotion you can feel. Like, I didn't know until I went into therapy and then was like, hey, like, is it bad for me to be 23 and unable to pinpoint, like, what I feel? Because, like, I'm crying right now, but I feel mad, but I feel happy that I'm crying. And my therapist was like, well, things come as they go, and you just have to figure out what you are feeling. Like, what do you think you feel? Like, you have to sit in your emotion and wonder, okay, I think I'm mad. Because I wouldn't be choking with every little cry coming out if I was sad. I'm mad because I can't even fathom what to say. Because I'm so angry that I'm crying because I don't know how to even express anger properly without crying.
And I mean, I think to some extent it's like realizing that you don't really have the toolkit to be able to handle the situations that you're dealt with, and like finding healthy ways to like cope and do things. And like if you don't have healthy ways to like manage things like your emotions or like big problems or stress and shit, then like therapy is also probably somewhere that they can objectively tell you like, yes, this is healthy, no, that's not healthy, or like, hey, you're doing a healthy thing to an unhealthy degree.
I mean, a therapist isn't a nutritional expert. They're probably not going to tell you like, hey, you're going crazy overboard with the working out and you're dying and this and that. But like, you know, I think to a certain extent, if you really like sit down and talk to most people and you're like, does this seem normal to you that like if I work out 6 days a week and I only allow myself like 900 calories a day, like most people would be like, kind of seems like a lot, like, you should be worried about your health, but that is obviously not healthy.
But that's like the great part about self awareness. It's also that like I don't know, like I don't think people are too much self aware about themselves. It's just more of like I think that's the best part when you know what's happening, and it's just it just sucks for like the individuals who haven't figured it out yet. But then again, you can't tell them either because you're not in their shoes. Either.
It's no. It's sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just, like, I feel like plenty of people are self-aware about their issues. They just don't know where to go with it. So it's like,
Yeah, I think.
even then, it's like,
Yeah,
100%.
no, I agree with Cesar because I think, and here I am busting a Hana self-protecting, but like I do genuinely believe that, and I think that it's like it's different what Marissa is describing as opposed to just being like having this aha moment, this epiphany of being like, wow, realizing you have a problem really is the first step. That's great, but like at some point you realize what's wrong with you and you become self-aware and then you see yourself repeating your mistakes. And you're mad at yourself because now you've become self-aware and you want to do better. You feel like you should do better. You know that you can do better, but you're not doing better because you're still not equipped with the tools. You've learned what's wrong with you and you have no way to fix it. You got blueprints to a house and all you have is a fucking hammer. When are you going to ever finish that house? You don't have the tools to do what you've been set out to do. You don't have the things to properly go about life. And it becomes frustrating because you get into this cycle and this loop of like, I know better and I should do better, but then I don't know how to do better. So I don't do better. And now I feel worse because I didn't do better, even though I know better.
Yeah.
And it's like you get into this cycle of like feeling helpless, like you're doing the same shit over and over again. You don't know how to do better, but you want to do better, and it's like you try shit and it doesn't work, and then you keep trying shit and you're like, I'm going in this circle of trying shit and trying to be better, but it's not working, and like knowing that I have a problem is not enough. I feel like I'm drowning in these problems that seem to just be reoccurring, never ending, like the fucking Sisyphus boulder. Like I keep doing the same shit over and over and over again, and even just knowing that I should be doing better is literally making it harder to do better because I feel worse about myself doing this.
It sucks because like I said, you have that baseline of like knowing like, oh, I should be better than this. But then you try and you try and you try and you're back to baseline. Try and you try and you try because that's all you know. That's the level of progression that you're making, and without any further steps to be taken, you're literally at the first step.
Beautiful thing though.
No. No, it is
like,
not.
If you think about like,
No.
I only mean this in the sense of like, that's the best part about life. You just keep trying until like
Being depressed.
you find. You keep trying to dig yourself out of this hole. Like, yeah, you're still in the hole, but sooner or later you'll get out of that hole.
Right. Is
Like,
is
no,
that the
I mean,
case?
that's a hope.
The thing is though, like you gain ambitions, but you don't have any way to actually do anything with these ambitions that you gain. You see, like it's like I feel like the best way I can describe it is that like I felt very lost and sad for a majority of my life. And then at some point I kind of get this like glimmer, this glimpse of like holy shit, there's a different life. There's another life that I can enjoy all the time where I can be happy, where it's like something like an idealized version of myself that I can almost see at the end of a tunnel, but it's just a flash. It's just a glimpse. And now that I've seen it, I can't go back. I can't move forward because I have nothing to help me. I have no way to fucking go forward, but I can't go back. I will not go back because now I know that there's something else. And it's just trying over and over and over again, as futile as it is, makes it feel degrading and demoralizing. Like your efforts are for nothing, and every single time that you feel like you make headway, there is always something there, some reason that at the end of the day is kind of your fault, but you just don't have the fucking tools to fix your problems. You don't have these things. You're trying to build an entire house out of just a fucking hammer. Like, how do you do that? Even if you have all the wood, all the walls, all the shingles and tiles and shit, how are you going to make a house out of just a hammer? You cannot until you gain more skill. You can't become happier until you learn to do that. You can't just be like, well, how stupid of me. Like, I've been depressed. Like, why didn't I just stop doing that?
Like my mother walking into the room. Put a smile on your face. Stop being depressed. Get out of the house, you hermit. I love that.
And it's like, it's great to have the opportunity to do things over again or try again and try and try and try. But it's like, when trying over and over and over again feels futile, it starts making everything seem pointless.
You know, just know we're all doing good because all of our traumas did not make us into those people who want to be adult babies.
Very true.
I've been so traumatized that I have an alter ego of being a baby.
Oh, you're talking about like the ID people. Okay.
DID?
DID, whatever.
It's all the same mental illness, of course, but
I mean, it's not a mental illness. It's an act.
I guess it's just interesting to hear, like, I don't know. I guess, like, we all had different, and that's everybody. Everyone has, like, a different way of growing up. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just interesting in the sense of, like, wow, like, we all had so many different standpoints, and, like, I don't know. I always thought, like, we were doing good. Like,
Are you about to break up with us?
What?
Are you about to break up with this?
Like, but it's not working out. Caesar, you're not putting out enough. But
Them lips chapped.
Coming from the fucking T's, you know?
You want to know what the password was going to be? Caesar, the T's 2025. Oh, don't take that. No, but
Taking it.
No, but I don't know. I think it's so fun to hear about this. Like,
It was a fun experience.
no, it wasn't fun experiencing it, but it's fun. I love you guys, so like.
You're like, I want to hear your traumas.
I know, but don't say it like that. You make it say, ugh, it sounds like I'm trauma dumping on my mom, and it's like, yeah, remember when you did that? And then she's like, I had no idea these things were bothering you. I had no idea you were so sad as a kid. It's like,
Brother, I was crying.
it's all right. We don't have to talk about it.
No, I want to keep hearing it, but it's just like.
No, it sounds sad. I don't want to like recontextualize your childhood by being like, wait a second, all of my friends are depressed. Oh, God.
And if you feel like any of the things that we conversated about, call 988.
Oh, fuck.
The suicide hotline.
No, I don't.
Please put that on the video's description.
I don't think anybody's gonna kill themselves. Logic made that shit way too corny.
I want to be alive.
I just want to be alive.
Just,
I don't want to die today.
Yourself, they will play that at your funeral. Think about that.
Just like
That should keep you alive.
with the JBL speaker.
Yeah, they're gonna be blasted fucking I don't want to die on the fucking JBL speaker.
No, they're just going to have them live performing. It's fine.
Yeah, that's enough to keep me going.
Fuck.
God damn.
You logic, you got me.
You know what's keeping me going is figuring out where I want to get buried and how I want to get buried. I don't know if I want to get buried in the ocean and become like a coral reef, or if I want to get buried in a pod and become a weed plant or a tree. I don't know yet.
I don't know either.
I heard one that I kind of like where they like put you in a mycelium box and then it grows mushrooms over your grave, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Return to sender.
I had this
Those are
talk-
all those return senders. Huh?
Return to sender. I had this talk with my mom. I was like, hey, if I die first, this is what I want you to do. And she just like, she shut that shit down quick. And I was like, no, I'm being for real. I was like,
That's when you type out a will and hand it to her.
yeah, I like, oh, fuck.
No,
No, because like, I also asked her, I was like, what do you want us to do when you die? Like, it was just one of those like,
I don't even want to think about that. I'm
Nah.
putting my mom in a home and they can figure out what else.
oh, fuck. Because like, I just like I just thought that was interesting. I was just like, yo, I don't know, like after Robert's passing, like after like seeing that, like I was like, dude, yeah, I better just say this. Like, I told my mom and my sister, I'm like, if I'm in a vegetative state, do not try to keep me alive. And they're like, no, but we want to.
You want a DNR?
Like,
do not resuscitate?
yeah, I was like, do not keep me alive. That is so bullshit.
You're like, I do not want to be a vent.
Yeah, like, do not take care of me. Do not do that. Like, if they're like, oh, he's gonna be like this forever, and you have to take care of him, like, change my diaper, like, dude, just
a vegetable.
You did your
A
job.
pot of soup.
You did your best you could, and I love you for everything you did. But do not let me suffer. Like
That is, I'm sorry to say, but I'm one of those people that you're like, if the person that's dying does not see quality in life, literally after being brain dead or dying, you should just let them do what they want.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's so many people out here with conditions that are like ready to just die.
Yeah.
They're like, please, for the love of God, you've resuscitated me for the 12th fucking time today. Let me die.
I also saw it with my grandma too. She's just like, when she had her cancer treatment, they're like, they told her like, you have an 80% chance of living, but there is a 20%. Like, she told all of her kids, and like they didn't like want to hear it. They're like, do not let the doctors resuscitate me. If like they like, oh shit, she's dying, don't let them. Like, just let me die. And I was like, damn, that's like the realest shit I've ever heard you say. What the fuck?
That's on some G shit. Like,
yeah,
gangsta ass shit.
Yeah, gangsta ass shit. She survived, and like they caught the cancer quick. But I was just like, it put me in that state of mind. I was like, dang, grandma was for real. Like, so like I went up to her, like my mom, my sister. I was like, when I die, just do this and this. I don't want you guys to like ever like go out of your way to like continue me to like live, because then you guys wouldn't be living. You would have to take care of me. You already did that. I appreciate everything you've done, but I just like, if I like am about to die and they're like, oh, he's just gonna be in a coma, like there's nothing we can do, and they're like, we can pull the plug, just pull that plug. Like,
what if they like fool your parents, like what some hospitals do, where they're like, yeah, he's gonna be in like a he's put they tell you that they put you in like a medically induced coma,
yeah,
and then they just let you sit for like 10 to 20 years, and then they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we thought you would wake up.
yeah, oh.
We lied to your family, and they thought that you were gonna come back.
Yeah, I better just write that shit on my will. No, but like my mom was like almost in tears when like I told her, like, she's like, I don't like it when you talk like this. I'm like, but I'm being for real. Like, I know I joke around a lot, but like if I die, like I don't know, I could die tomorrow.
Brother,
like,
I went to high school. I'm fine.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, I told her, I'm like, just do that. Like, just cut it short. Like, I'm not saying like in the suicidal way. I'm just like, yo, like.
What was this conversation sparked on again?
We were talking about like, it was just after like JoJo's dad's death, and it was just kind of like that. And also when we got the house, because we're just like, wow, there's like a lot of responsibilities, but also like, I wouldn't want to put them in this much financial hardship, but also like, this is a conversation that never gets brought up. Like, no one wants to talk about death.
Death
like,
is inevitable.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, like it just seemed like my mom and my sister look at me like that. I was just like, why are you looking at me like that? It's for real. It's like, this is a real thing. Like, I'm gonna die one day. But it's just like, I want you to know, and like, and also like, I told them like, do not bury me. I do not like, just like cremate me or something like that. And they're like, what? No, like all this, like, no, but it's not worth it. Like, just, like, I want to think about y'all, but also like, I want to think about myself too. Like, I do not want to be in a vegetative state. Like it wouldn't be cool. Like it wouldn't be like, why would I cut like your life in half if I have to be in a vegetative state? Like, there's suffering around that. Like, why would you continue me suffering? And also, I would continue your guys. Like, I would make you guys suffer.
It's a cycle of suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That's kind of why I'm all for medical euthanasia.
Yeah.
No. Like, you should be able to have a choice on when you die if you're suffering.
Oh, dude, I did like a whole report on that, and I was like, dude, that's so foul. Like, if you like want to die, why don't like it? And like there's no chance of like you living. Like, you have like the worst cancer and everything. Like, dude, like, why would I want to live an extra like?
Like, imagine being one of those people that have like that joint disease that fuses their joints into bones, and they're just permanently like, yeah, I'm happy, can't move, can't eat, I'm in pain. Shift me over. Thank you. Like, no, fuck no. I'm sorry. There is a quality to every individual's life, but there is no quality for life.
Yeah. I respect that shit.
Kill yourself.
Damn, that was a G shit.
That just
right
negates what I said like 20 minutes ago too. Don't kill yourself.
Kill yourself. Are you ready for that conversation?
For what?
Dying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you?
I already had that conversation. I guess.
That's good. I think that's one of the things like to be open about.
I technically died, but it was due to a heart valve issue.
Oh shit. When was this?
Like 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucked up. Done fucked up. Because that shit's terrifying, because all you see is black.
Damn. You, Cesar?
What?
Have you had this like conversation with yourself and with your parents?
No.
Is it just like scary or what?
No. Just never gets brought up.
It's not a particular subject that people are just like, hey, by the way, when are you dying?
Yeah. My mom.
It's something that a lot of people are like, you're too young to like be thinking about this, and it's like, brother in Christ.
Well, like it's also like I brought this up with my mom because I was just like we don't know. Like I don't know what you want. Like what if like you didn't make a will? Like what would I need to do? Like also like what do you want me to do? Like I want to respect your last days or like before like do you want me to bury you? Do you want me to cremate you?
Just
like,
launch me into space.
What's something like you want me to do? Like when like you die, and she's just like no like.
What if she's like, I don't want you to get a vasectomy?
Oh.
You need to reverse it, Jason.
Please reverse it.
You're just standing there after just having the surgery done. What? Excuse me?
Repeat that.
I don't know, at least from your mom's perspective, though, like, even though, like, you know, like, probably her hearing that from you, you know, like, no parent wants to outlive their kid.
Yeah.
So she was probably just like, you know.
Well, yeah, but it's also the realist. Like, you gotta, like,
I'm on that real shit.
Well, like, okay, I understand you going up and being like, hey, you know, what would you want? And then, like, maybe, like, later on, like, when you get older, be like, this is what I would like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, that's just, like, what, 26 at this point? Like, I feel like your mom doesn't want to hear that at this point, you know?
Yeah.
It's like hearing that from you, like,
just wait
teenager.
4 more years.
Just like,
just wait
shut
4
up.
years.
You have plenty of life left.
Yeah, but it's also, like, I don't know, when JoJo's grandpa died, I thought that was, like, another thing. I was like, oh, shit, dude, like.
What if they fucked my funeral up? What if they, like, bury me outside of the casket, you know?
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
what if I, like, say something wrong in my will and they just, like, misconstrue, like, a line in the will, and instead of getting, like, a mariachi band, I'm, like, playing, standing up in the mariachi band.
Yeah, just, like, they just ragdoll your dead body.
Just reminds me of that one dude. I swear to God, I shit you not. I hope that dude never wrote that shit in that will. But all I can think of is that dude that's set up and propped up in his casket driving.
Oh, fuck.
That shit, like, I'm sorry. That's
yeah,
so disrespectful. Like,
yeah.
ooh. I don't.
Brother,
Ooh. Like, I get it. But for me, in my standpoint, that's just disrespectful.
That's foul, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I would love for them to live in death as they lived in life, but at the same time, they should deserve some rest.
Yeah.
That you don't fuck around with people's bodies like that. That is like you are waiting for a curse to be settled on your family for you to like have to bury your children.
Yeah. Did you like that a little off topic but on topic? Since you brought up like voodoo shit, did you like that like clip of the lady at the Super Bowl with like the voodoo doll?
What?
Did you see that?
No, I never saw that
Dude,
shit.
there's like a clip of like the quarterback of the Chief, like as a voodoo doll. The like lady every time he was like about to throw a play, she just like grabbed a little like thing and like go around like his whole body, and they're like that's why the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl.
The only thing I saw was someone during the Super Bowl, someone fried a pig to look like a teammate. They gave it a wig and gave it a number 15.
Damn.
On
Yeah,
it.
that's Mahomes' number. That's a quarterback, dude.
Yeah, that's him. Burger?
Lettuce.
Pig on a spit. I never thought I'd ever eat a pig with a wig.
Do you still make videos?
I'm sure he does.
I mean,
Come
the top
on.
10 list. How hard can it be?
Hey, what do you mean he still makes videos? He was in a show.
He was number 15.
Can I get the number 15?
Sure thing, hon.
I just had a bad batch of worms. Hello,
Stop.
fuck you.
Stop.
That
That's my worm compost.
I felt-
for my garden.
I felt bad because a week after watching that episode, I'd walk in and tell my coworkers, "Hello, fuck you."
Hello, fuck you. Hello, fuck you.
It was worth
But I
it.
don't feel bad about that. Hello.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Well, I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Okay, what are you not sorry for, Jason? What is one thing that you did that you're not sorry for?
Um.
Don't. Please don't.
It's porn and Kanye.
What I told Cesar about like Shu.
You want to fuck her?
No.
Oh. I was
just
like, wait,
remember
what?
I just remember going up. I didn't even technically meet Shu, but like I just like stood by her and I was like, "Fuck this girl, dude." And Cesar's like, "What? You don't even know her? No, fuck her, dude. Like that? Nah, fuck that. Never."
Put
go.
the shoe in the
Like-
bag.
I don't know what your problem is. You know, she's fine. She's cool.
I'm not sorry about that. Just, maybe I'll feel sorry if I ever meet her, but like cordially, like correctly. But it's just like, nah, you ain't a champ. You ain't, like, I just couldn't. Like, it's like I think people are cool, even though sometimes I overdo it. But after that little interaction, I was like, yep, I'm set.
You didn't even interact with her. You just saw her.
Yeah.
You saw her talking to me, and you're like, nah, fuck this
No,
bitch.
it was just the cockiness. I was like, nah.
Jason's
fuck
like-
that shit.
It's not big enough.
It was just like I just couldn't, dude. There's like some like that was like my certain degree of people where I'm like, dude, I can't deal with that. Like I will never want to be associated with them ever in my life.
I do not associate with password.
I'm sorry.
What if you actively said sorry to, but really you weren't? Like, you went out of your way and you were like, sorry. And then you're like, actually, no, fuck you. I'm gonna take that back and say fuck you again for the sorry I just said.
I'm not sorry about your knee, man.
That reminds me of that one meme of that kid being like,
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm not sorry about your broken arm.
I don't care.
That's why I said it.
Oh my god, Caesar, that hurt.
You know what I'm not sorry for? I had to apologize profusely to my parents for not exploding in that car. And I still got my ass beat.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
beat. Like, my mom, like, she left me outside and then dragged me inside and then fucking slapped me in the face with a belt.
Oh shit.
Like, not even, like, the like, folded style. She got me with the tip of the belt.
Oh fuck.
I was like, she pulled some, like, fucking Boondocks ass shit. And was like, whoa! But yeah, no, I apologize profusely to my mother for an explosion that I was not in
Yeah.
and did not know anything about. So yeah, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. You didn't know the fucking whole story and you didn't care to even acknowledge it.
And that's how you start.
That's why I think it's funny. There was one day where my mom called and she was talking about, I don't know, she was talking about her next dick riding adventure for whatever black dude she was dating at that point. But what is it? I put her on speaker and Louise was like, let me talk to you. Mom. And my mom, I told my mom, I was like, my friend wants to talk to you.
For real, looked at Marissa and I was like, put a girl on.
You Caesar, what are you not sorry about?
I already said.
God damn, it's for real. Alright, I can respect that. I can truly respect that. I like how you guys came over like the day it happened. I'm like, thank you. And then I told you right when you like bent me over, like the fuck out of my knee. I was fuck? I can't do anything. I was like, my fucking.
I was kind of worried there because I was like, maybe something slipped in.
Wait. Let me clarify. Even if your knee was good, you're not doing anything. Even if your knee was good, you're not doing anything in that situation.
Damn, that just makes you even more immobile.
I really am a bottom. I know, dude said twist my rubber arm.
No, Jason, you're like the Oreo center. You're getting fucked all the ways.
Allie today
What
called
kind
me a
of
bear.
Oreos are y'all having?
Ah, you're like an audio, aren't you?
I told her, she's like, I didn't know that was an aspect. I was like, yeah, there's category. Wait, why am I explaining this to you? I'm like agreeing to the fact. No, I don't agree with this. And she kissed me. She's like, it's okay. I know you're not gay. And I'm like, I don't feel the reefer. Like, no, like, wait, hold on.
I
Like,
thought you were gonna turn around and be like, I don't even know if I'm not gay.
I think I'm gay. No,
Let's try this out.
I was like, damn, I am so in love with you, but what the fuck just happened? Like,
It always comes when a woman least expects it, but she knows she loves a man when she wants to peg him.
really? I'll take your word. Really? I'm gonna text you, be like, I know you love me because you want to peg me.
Just be like, can you play as my little boy twink? Please?
Oh god.
Oh, woo, can I see your feet? Pull out that dick, baby. Oh, it's black. Oh, it's black.
Jamie, clip that. Jamie, clip that. We need a Jamie.
I can't wait to make some reels out of these. And then get banned off of YouTube Reels.
What do you mean we're banned? What do you mean our account's deleted?
What do you mean you're sending the FBI? What do you mean there's pornography?
What do you mean they hit the second tower?
They found time to find a third one.
They hit the Pentagon. Just
They
put on
fucking
any
hit the
fucking
Pentagon.
channel.
Lyle, wake up! They fucking hit the Pentagon, Lyle, wake up!
Just put on any channel.
Put on the TV, any channel.
Oh god.
Oh, I hope there's some autistic ass people out there that know what we're referencing sometimes.
No, they're definitely. I think.
Good
we get that fan base,
autism.
I'm gonna say right now, once we get famous, there's gonna be a big cult fan base on Cesar.
Dog, we're
Oh,
gonna,
me?
We're gonna get like 10 views, and I'm gonna commit Guinness, alright?
No, there's just gonna be those like Giga Chat edits of Cesar.
For real.
Why me?
Oh, definitely you, dog. It's all you. Especially once we go to Good Morning America.
Good
we're gonna only
morning.
Talk to you, dude. I promise you. I promise you, dude. There's gonna be like a Rule 34 of you, dude. That's how much I love you, bro.
That's not saying much. Isn't that the thing was Rule 34? It's everything and anything.
Yeah. But there's gonna
Jason.
be way more about you than me.
There's gonna.
You can tell how popular a subject is by how many Rule 34 entries there are.
Yeah, you're it, dude. You're it. Like,
But you're the otter.
Oh.
At least they're gonna draw Cesar as a human.
Like, if we ever go on tour for this shit, and there were like questions from the fans, it's all Cesar questions. I
Oh.
promise you.
I don't know about
How big is it? They ask you how gaping your asshole is.
I can answer that for Cesar. Just, let me tell you right here. We were hiking one time.
Lord.
Y'all remember Juan?
Chair Six?
Yeah. This
Oh,
dude
Lord.
Juan, he would be like, this dude would always be throwing up gang signs. He'd be like, y'all want to smoke a blunt? And he'd be like, yeah. And he'd be like, I bet. And then he'd do this. He'd be like, you see that? You see when people throw that shit? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, that's people showing you how big their asshole is. So we're like, what? And he's like, yeah, that's how big their booty hole is. That's how they show. Damn, go off this one, I guess.
I mean, that's just like my mom's misinformation. I always ask my mom because where we lived kind of sadly in the ghetto, and I'd always ask why like you would see people's underwear and sagging their pants, and my mom's like, they just want to be fucked in the ass by a man. And then proceeds to bring some like religious connotation into it and
Holy
being like,
shit.
they're going to hell
I thought
and they're gonna fuck in hell.
I thought you were gonna say some shit that was like, well, actually, it's because they're committing over 40% of all the crime, even though they're only.
The usual suspect.
In fact, I'm gonna call the police right now.
I mean, to be fair to your mom though, I always heard that in like middle school and elementary school. It was like, if you sag, you want to get fucked in the ass.
I mean, I also heard that on a prison
Yeah.
pod thing.
It was like, it started in prison or whatever. That's where sagging came from.
That's what it was called. I almost wanted to call it swagging. I was like, that sounds even worse. I got my swag on.
I need oxygen when I can just live off swag.
Are you doing like a fedora tip there? Like, what the fuck was that?
You know when people had like the obey hats? Like the ones and they would just like hold it and bite their lip? You
So the Justin Bieber era.
I feel like I saw you post that not long ago.
Fuck off.
Bro really hit the baby, the like, let's go.
Yeah, no, but that's one of the. I swear that was like one of the posts. Like, dude, like, remember those like it said swag or like I don't know, it said like YMCMB and then they're just like
dude, it was like the Mickey Mouse hands doing the gang signs and shit. Remember
that? But this like it was always this post. It was like, I swear, dude, I was like, damn, like, there's no chance for fucking humanity.
We started with the duck face. Now we got the ha-hi-ha-go face. The ha-hi-ha-ha-wa? I am going to learn how to Photoshop a dick into the mouth.
I got sent one of the like foulest things ever. It was like I don't even know if I want to get Mike's in pick this up.
Let's say hypothetically, if I was to request you to send me a picture with your ass out and your back bent in, with your hoo-ha barely peeking through, from a low angle with your face in it, winking with your tongue out and your feet in it, and your arches exposed and your toes clenched in, I would be most grateful if you could make this hypothetical scenario a real-life event. Let's say hypothetically, if I was to request you to send me a picture with your...
Yeah, someone tell me that.
I also want to fuck that dude's sister.
Ben Shapiro's sister?
Yeah.
She's hot? Jamie, pull it up. Pull up Jamie's.
Wait, have you never seen those memes?
No.
This is like Photoshop her to have like even bigger titties than she has, and the people are like, oh boy.
Bozongos. Bazinga.
I guess I'm the Jamie in this episode. Don't worry, guys. I got y'all.
We have imagination.
Jamie does use our Safari.
He said, you know what? I'm curious enough.
Alright. Phone Gooner session started.
Abigail Shapiro. This photo?
Yes, they photoshopped the shit out of that photo.
Damn, child cook.
I like that meme that's like, why does John Prager and fucking what's his name?
Steven Crowder?
No, it's like, why does John Prager and this dude, what's his name?
Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro. I don't know how I just forgot that. They're like, why do they look like the Pixies from the Fairly Odd Parents?
I mean, they ain't wrong.
The one where like, yo, you have to follow this form.
I want to draw Ben Shapiro pregnant.
You
And
know, I think I
double
already
Jewish.
seen that, sadly.
No, I'm gonna draw him pregnant and double Jewish. He's just gonna be giving birth to like a dreidel.
And yeah, Kanye shit.
No, I'm not racist. I'm trying to be affluent in like all religions, you know? That's why I'm making him pregnant.
I was talking to Ali about that. I was like, I don't know how we got into the subject of curly hair.
About pregnant Ben Shapiro?
Yeah, that too. And I was like, she's like, you were saying some wild shit. I'm like, well, when do I not? But also, like, did I say something fucked up? But when do I not say things that are fucked up? And then I was like, did I say something about curly haired Jews? And she's like, what? No, what? We wouldn't even be hanging out if you said that. Oh, good. And she just gave me a hard look, like, what? And
I
I'm
thought
like,
you said she gave you a hard R. Wow.
whoa.
Wait, is she Jewish?
No, that's what my nephew said. And I was like, wait, is she Jewish? I'm like, I don't know, she's not. But I don't know, they got her. Like, I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know if there was ever a time to be anti-Semitic.
I'm on my
People
Kanye
seem to
shit.
real.
You know what the sad part is a lot of people will go out of their way, and because I'll be asked. Like my coworker asked me a few days ago. He's like, "Yeah, I'm like Irish and like white," and I'm like, "What does that even mean? Like, are you British? Are you like Scandinavian? Like, what the fuck? What kind of white are you?"
I said Irish.
He said Irish and then white. Like they were
Exactly.
two separate things. And I'm like, that's just white with also a hard R.
Well, Italians do that shit too. They're like, I'm not white, I'm Italian. It's like, shut the fuck up. You're Italian. You're white.
People also didn't want my kind. But a lot of the time, I'll ask them like, "What do you think? What do you think I am?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're Jewish." And I'm like, I am actually farthest from it. I'm actually quite the opposite. Just a little German. That's okay.
Just a little. Do you think you're gonna be like your dad?
A dude?
I think so.
A dad? I don't know.
I don't know, Jonathan. I have no idea.
What? Who the
Joe
fuck
Saiyan?
Who the fuck is Jonathan?
That's what
No,
Mama and Dad
Jason's
called you,
short for
remember?
Joe
Oh,
Saiyan.
yeah.
Fuck, dumbass.
No, I think his name is Fred.
That'd be very interesting to hear that. What's your name? It's Fred, right? Huh? I mean,
I'm Freddy Freaker.
what do-
Ah ha
what
ha
do-
ha. Or.